I think one of the greatest challenges that humankind faces these days is climate change. And we are not talking enough about it. We, as individual citizens, cannot really do much in countering climate change because it is an industrial problem. It's not a problem that was produced on a house by house basis. I mean, sure, it contributes to it, but you need electricity, you need food that you eat every day, right? You cannot change that. But just by using or not using plastic bags is not going to change climate change. It's not going to reverse its effects. It has to be, and it has to be a government initiative. It has to be an all round focused government initiative. I think the Paris Climate Agreement, signed in, I think, around 2014, was a great agreement. But you know what the most surprising part was? It wasn't enforceable. Yeah, it wasn't enforceable at all. So those are more like guidelines or suggestions for countries to come forward and implement. And as guidelines do, some people follow them and some people don't. If you don't have hard written rules for how you're going to counter climate change, it's not going to work out. I mean, look at the situation in Brazil and Amazon. The Amazon forests, they are being deforested every single day, which is completely counteractive to what we as people should be doing, right? Now, I'm not saying that it's only Brazil's fault, but this is one of the examples that the world is does not seem to be phased by a catastrophe that's coming our way. I mean, sure, it's not as visible as a meteor, but it's going to impact us in a very similar manner when it does. It's it's like consuming slow poison on a daily basis from a gas leak in your geyser. You're consuming that carbon monoxide every day. It's tampering your brain, and with that tampering, you're not able to even identify what's causing that problem. And day by day it's getting worse. Oh yeah, it is. I mean, the people who are saying it's not real, I don't know what else you need to see. Just look at the news around you. The droughts, the famines, the floods all have seen an increased frequency and touched milestones above what they used to be. And